Tap or whip, bout to run up the milk, turn me up a little,
If you're a younger girl, don't date older men. They're mad strict. One time I let this guy take me out to dinner, and after we ordered our food, I go to check my phone. I'm on my phone for like 30 seconds. He got up and left me at the restaurant because I was on my phone. He didn't even say anything either. He just quietly got up and left.
What did I tell you about leaving this house?
You see an older man that gonna play with you. He already wasted a lot of time with other women in his life. Probably got drugged through the mud, and he seen some things that were patterns. And if he could stop it and nip it in the bud before it takes flight and becomes something else, then he's gonna do that. And if you can't get with that program, find another program to get with.
32-year-old Carla Vasquez leaves the Miami Police Department in handcuffs on her way to jail. A far different story than the one she told her husband of being kidnapped, and she was never kidnapped. She said that she had gone out to a bar where she met a guy and she decided to spend the night with him. 32-year-old Carla Vasquez was at her home when she called her husband in a panic.
She told him, I'm in danger, and that is when he came home and he saw that the car was missing, and so was she.
Her husband called police. Search was on. Police say they located Vasquez and
She was in company of another male companion, so she appeared to have been safe.
32-year-old Carla Vasquez leaves the Miami Police Department in handcuffs on her way to jail. A far different story than the one she told her husband of being kidnapped, and she was never kidnapped. She said that she had gone out to a bar where she met a guy and she decided to spend the night with him. 32-year-old Carla Vasquez was at her home when she called her husband in a panic.
She told him, I'm in danger, and that is when he came home and he saw that the car was missing, and so was she.
Her husband called police. Search was on. Police say they located Vasquez and
She was in company of another male companion, so she appeared to have been safe.
Calling your boyfriend who only see red every time he get mad does not make him a stepper.
No, because listen, when you really date a stepper, you know not to put him in that kind of position because you know he not playing about you. Yeah. And so I'm not even calling a guy that I'm dating because I know he not coming to play. And he not even gonna give me the opportunity to explain what has gone down.
What you looking at, man?
Looking at me, yo.
So what's up?
So I will remove myself from a situation before I call a man that I know is not coming to play about me, because I will not allow him to put his freedom or his life on the line behind something that's not that serious. Because I always say, when you are willing to take it where we willing to take it, you shouldn't be playing in that arena anyway.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Look, I'm telling y'all right now, in the hood, bro, I think most of the stuff like that happened because women sent men out there on those missions, straight up. He called me a bitch, and that's all she told him. She didn't tell him the whole story of why the man was provoked to get verbal with her, but she will tell him the part where he did, and the man is gonna go out there and do something crazy, and she's gonna watch it happen, and when the consequences play out, she's gonna act like she's so sad and stuff like that, but it was her fault. A lot of women right now are going to sleep every single night knowing that somebody's murder is on them, and it's them on the inside, but they're never gonna come clean about it until they're on their deathbed. I promise you that.
Say it's like a minimum height requirement.
6'1". When I'm in heels, I'm like almost 6 feet. So
I mean, my husband's 6'5", so 6'8".
Your minimum is 6'8"? Well, your husband's 6'5".
Gotta grow a little bit.
Minimum salary.
70K, minimum.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Why 70?
It's more than what I make. I have to make more than what I make.
Minimum size.
I plead the fifth.
Size matters to me.
And what's the minimum?
We'll say 12.
12. Hold up, we're talking like centimeters or
Inches.
inches?
Yeah.
What do you think of that? 12.
It sounds like it hurt.
Goddamn right.
When she says you're just friends but didn't bring any money.
Good night. And always remember, that's
Ladies, we all got that one man in our life that no matter who we with, he can always have us. And don't lie.
Me personally, I think this is true for at least 50% of women. I think so. And I know a lot of you guys know this is true because you are that guy a woman who is in a relationship, she can't leave you alone. I know y'all know this. Some of y'all is real player type dudes and some of y'all ain't on that level, but the ones who know. It is what it is.
What do you think the average guy makes in the United States?
Maybe probably like 80K.
Wow.
400,000.
Average male, 70,000.
$37,000 a year. So 1% of men are over 6'3". The median take-home pay is $37,000. You guys are used to being, hey, I went to the club. The guy spent $15K bottleman, and he makes $4 million a year. Isn't that how most men are? No. The world is not what you think it is. Women complain that men cheat. The number of men that cheat is extremely low. Most men don't have the ability to cheat. The average North American male, how many sexual partners do you think he's had in his life?
60.
60? What do you think?
Like 6.
6? What do you think?
Like 8 to 10, probably.
8 to 10,
Average,
yeah.
yeah.
Y'all start undershooting
It's
now.
amazing.
Yeah.
You guys are getting it. Yes. So the answer is 5. It's 5. It's 5 from. I thought it was 7. It's actually 5.
What do you think the issue is with modern dating?
The issue is these just want too much from a.
Why you feel that way?
I feel like that way because they just want too much from a goddamn. I can give $3,000 next week. 2 weeks later they're gonna be like, you might hit up and be like, hey, what's up? And then she be like, oh, I'm hungry and my phone off. I just gave you $3,000. What you mean? Your phone off and you hungry?
So you can give her what's like the world, but she's still not enough.
Man, I can get that $3,000 in Lamborghini and woot woot and woot woot, and that you're gonna be like, my phone off. And if you don't pay the phone bill, you just ain't. She complained about it to her homegirls.
Don't be messing with me, Lee. I will slap you so hard you end up in the Ming Dynasty. I mean it, man. I'll slap you back to Bangkok.
Next time that you're on a date, this is what I want you to do. Ask the person, who are the people in your life that you love the most? And after they answer that question, ask them, now why do you love them the most? And as they're answering this question, listen very, very closely. And if their answers are based mostly around what these people do for them, as opposed to who these people are to them, I feel like my opinion, and if you don't like it, let me know how much you don't like it in the comments. But I feel like it gives you a good idea of what it'll be like to be in a relationship with that person.
I'm not doing this.
No, look, you found another way to cheat on me.
Did you really print out my own DMs to show me, Rhea? Now we've gotten to a new extreme of craziness.
No, let's read it. Let's read it. Let's read it.
Listen.
Hey boo, what are you doing and what's your number? That's what she said.
Did I message
All right,
any girl?
let's keep reading.
Did I message
Let's
any
keep
girl?
reading. Girl, you can't be doing this, LOL.
Exactly.
How many times have I told you I have a girlfriend?
You have written proof that I'm not
All right,
a cheater.
can we keep
and
reading?
You keep telling
Can
me
we keep reading it?
You just can't get it through your head.
Ironically, the number that you gave her, the amount of times you told her you had a girlfriend, is your number.
Let's just look each other in the eyes right quick. Yeah, like look at me, brother.
I'm looking at you.
I can see the pain in your eyes.
That's in my eye, my 5 years.
Trying my legs.